Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 3. This book focuses on learning how to read and play melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 3 that you can read from and write in. Plus, you can support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. We're on pages 9 and 10. In the last lesson, you learned the pull-off technique. Now we're going to start adding pull-offs into your melodies. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, play. Number 10 at the bottom of page 9 is in 3/4 time and it's marked moderato. That playthrough was at quarter equals 92, but you can play to a metronome if you like. Choose your own tempo. This one starts right off with a pull-off. We have pull-off from G to E. Remember, when you're pulling off, you're plucking with the finger that's already down. So we got a G. This finger plucks downwards to get that E. And you want to make sure you're playing nice and evenly. We don't want this. Play nice and evenly. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. We have another pull off in the next measure. Now that's a little trickier, that pull off from A to G, because we have a string right underneath this finger that we don't want to hit. We don't want to get an extra note in there. So this finger, it still has to pluck downwards, not straight out, otherwise you're not going to get a very good pull off. Still has to pluck downwards, but outwards a little bit. And I also ensure that I'm muting that string if I can with my right hand. I'll use one of my fingers to touch the string below whatever string I'm doing the pull off on. So that way I just don't get a pull off on that string. Second line starts as the first line, and then a pull off from E to D on the 4th string, and again I'm muting the string below with my right hand just to make sure I don't get a little bonus note. Third measure, or third line, starts as the first line. Now we have a pull off from D to B on the 2nd string. And this is all based on the E minor pentatonic scale, by the way. Beginning of the 4th line starts as the other lines do. And the last 2 measures you may have noticed in the playthrough, I slow down there that we have a retard marking, so we're going to gradually play slower to the end. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Top of page 10, number 11, it's in 4/4 time. It's marked quarter equals 90. Now, if that's a little fast for starters, just get a metronome, start at a slower speed, and gradually build up. We begin with a dotted quarter eighth note figure, so 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we have our first pull off from an A to a G, and again, as I did in the other exercise, when I'm doing the pull off from the A to G, I'm also putting another finger on the second string just to avoid hitting that string and getting a bonus note. And then we have a back-to-back pull-offs from F to D on the fourth string. Make sure those are even. You don't want to play, but 1 and 2 and just as evenly as if you were picking the notes. 1 and 2 and beginning of line 2, we have another dotted quarter eighth note figure. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then the same pull-off we have in the second measure of the first line. Now it's just in the second line. More back-to-back pull-offs, but now we're pulling off from low C to A, and again I'm just touching the string below the C. In this case I'm touching the fourth string just to mute it for insurance. 1, 2, and 3, 4, line 3. Pull off from F to D, pull off from A to G. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now I'm playing that A with my third finger. If I can, I like to use stronger fingers. You could use your fourth finger on the A if you like. Nothing wrong with that. Pull off from F to E. Your assignment is to practice the melodies on pages 9 and 10 and make sure you play those pull-offs nice and evenly. As always, work on keeping a steady tempo by playing along with the video or play to a metronome so you can choose your own tempo. Don't forget to order your own copy of Melody Guitar 3. I'll leave a link for that in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you at the bottom of page 10. We have some more melodies with pull-offs.